Hey loves, welcome back. So today's video is not about natural hair, although I do have a tutorial on how I achieved this lovely fluffy curly fro. Please do check it out because you're gonna love it. So I'm gonna be starting a series called the YouVersion Review. There's a Bible app called the YouVersion Bible. Please download it, it's absolutely amazing, and it has so many plans on there on various topics such as death, grief, temptation, love, lust, everything you can think of, there is a plan for you. I have read some amazing plans and I get quite a lot of questions on Snapchat, Instagram, with people asking, oh, what plan are you reading? What devotional is this? So basically what I'm going to do is review the plans that I've read or the plans that I recommend. I'm not so sure how frequent I will post such videos, because the plans vary from 3 days to 5 days to 7 days to 21 days. So it's, you know, it all depends on the plan I'm reading, but I'm going to try and post at least once a week or bi-weekly. So yeah, if you haven't subscribed, please hit the subscribe button and please like this video, and also turn on the bell notification so you get notified each time I post, because YouTube be hiding my videos. So the plan we're going to be reviewing today is called the I Factor, and this focuses on coming out of the wilderness. We're going to be using the example of the Israelites. Now, as you all may know or may not know, depending on how diligent you were at attending Sunday school, the Israelites were enslaved in Egypt. Egypt is a country, as we all know, but in biblical context, I think it's a metaphor for oppression or bondage or any difficult or bad situation you may find yourself in. So God promised He was going to take the Israelites out of Egypt, through the wilderness and into the promised land. Now, if we've seen in some examples in the Bible, for example, Peter, Abraham, Joseph, we can tell that God uses the pattern out, through, in. Now, the problem with a lot of people, we don't want to be in the wilderness. When you go through a really difficult experience and you're just asking God, where are you? I feel so alone. That is your wilderness. The truth is, the wilderness is the proving ground of our identities. It's a place where we pass or fail in knowing who we really are. I'm going to read something from the plan, and it says, the destiny to which you are appointed demands you know who you are. An identity that has not been tested is not identity at all. Just let that sink in. This is so true, because how do you know who you really are? How do you know your abilities if you haven't been tested by people? How do you know you're patient if someone hasn't tested your patience? How do you know you're forgiven if someone hasn't pushed you to the wall? Sometimes being in the wilderness can be such a pain and it can feel so lonely, but trust me, that is where God has chosen for you. It's where He's chosen to strengthen and to solidify your identity, so you have the internal resources to fulfill that plan, that destiny, that greater purpose that He has for your life. When you're in the wilderness, God is testing you to see what's in your heart. He wants to make sure that tomorrow, if you go to the promised land, you'll still be the same person. You'll still love Him. You won't digress from your destiny. So whatever it is you're going through, there is a light at the end of the tunnel. He is not an evil God. He will not leave you in the wilderness. You just have to be ready to get out. Now, Deuteronomy 6 verse 23 says, then He brought us out from there, that He might bring us in to give us the land in which He swore to our forefathers, the promised land. So He's not going to leave you in the wilderness. He just needs you to be ready to move. He needs to make sure that you are fully equipped to take on this promised land, to take on this destiny or this purpose that He has set upon your life. If you can just develop the character to get out of your wilderness and into the promised land, the Bible records that no eye has seen, no ear has heard, no mind has imagined what the Lord has in plan for you. Your best days are yet to come. Like, I'm currently going through my wilderness right now, and I'm so excited because I can see my promised land. I know that God has a greater purpose on my life. Right now, He's equipping me with all the skills that I need to be that person, to fulfill my destiny. And one thing that keeps me going is the fact that I know that I'll be able to share my story one day with people that are in the wilderness. There's a verse in 2 Corinthians, I'm not exactly sure what verse or chapter, but I'll put it on the screen. It says, God helps us out of our difficult situations so that we can help others using the same help that He provided for us. So whatever wilderness you find yourself in, I want to encourage you to keep pushing, learn as much as you can learn, develop character, develop identity from that wilderness, because that's what's going to help you once you get out. God's not going to give you a mission if He knows that you haven't worked on your character. Now, no one was created for no reason. We all have a greater purpose to fulfill. There is no purposeless man on earth, trust me. Just make sure that you have the wisdom, maturity, and character to be able to fulfill that destiny which God has placed on your life. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't, and like this video. God bless. Bye.